In this video we're going to talk about multiplying fractions. We'll start with an example. If we wanted to multiply 2/3 times 5/7 together, what we would do would be to take the two numbers in the numerator and multiply them together. That would give us 10. And then we take the two numbers in the denominator, multiply those together, that gives us 21. And then the last thing we need to do is simplify. In order to simplify a fraction, like we did in a previous video, we need to check to see if there are any common factors in the numerator and denominator. In this case there aren't any, so let's move on to an example where there are common factors. So now we're going to try multiplying 6/5 times 4/3. Well, just like before, the first thing that we'll do is multiply the two numbers in the numerator together. That gives us 24. Now we'll multiply the two numbers in the denominator together to get 15. Now if you recall, what we need to do to simplify this fraction is to write out 24 and 15 in terms of their prime factorization. Well, it turns out that 24 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, and 15 is equal to 3 times 5. And if you want to remember how to do this, you can go back to the previous video on prime factorization and then the video on multiplying or on simplifying fractions. Now that we've written these two numbers out with their prime factorizations, we look to see what numbers they have in common. And in this case, all that they have in common is this 3. So what we need to do to simplify the fraction is to divide the numerator and the denominator by 3. Well, what that's going to do is leave these 3 2's, which multiply to be 8 in the numerator, and this 5 in the denominator. So our reduced fraction is 8/5.